Okay, today is November 26th, 2009, and we have transplanted the saplings here on the ground, and they are 9 feet apart.
Yeah.
So, and 9 feet this way.
Yeah.
So,
9 feet by 9 feet.
9 feet by 9 feet. So these plants are now transplanted here, and the water is being given. We are going to put fertilizer.
Yeah.
Fertilizer, and we will water this every day till this plant, this ground accepts this and it stops growing.
Yeah.
So these guys, Mr. Raju, you've done a good job, Raju. And this is Sarun Kumar, both are from Rajasthan. They are here in UAE, in Dubai, and now we are going to make this whole area as a Jatropha growing plantation. Alhamdulillah, we started from the seed to the sapling to the tree.
Yeah.
So this tree will now grow as big as those trees up there, and then after 1 year, this will give between 1 to 2 kilos of fruit. So when we get this fruit, see, this is the drip irrigation system that you see here. So the water comes here, it will go down to the plant, and there is no water that is being wasted. So each of these plants has a drip irrigation system. There is an intercropping, and here there is shakarkandi.
Yeah.
Shakarkandi, sweet potato.
Sweet potato.
So in this cropping we have Jatropha, and middle area we have intercropping. So when we have intercropping, and here he is digging this hole, if you bring the camera close by, that is the water that is going. You can see the water dripping into the hole. They are bringing the plant from there, which we just showed. So this plant will now have its own water. It will be watered every day. And what that will do is that they will dig this about 1 foot deep.
1 foot by 1 foot.
1 foot by 1 foot this hole is dug. And with this, when the plant comes in, water is being given before, so the ground becomes wet, and in this wet ground the sapling that we saw will come here, it will grow. So here it has the Jatropha, then there is the sweet potato. So we can grow sweet potato, potatoes,
Yeah.
Carrots, and what else?
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn,
and
cucumbers
and eggplant, capsicum and lettuce. All planted, no problem in middle area.
Right. So that means that within 1 acre we will have the Jatropha and we will have the intercropping. So this way everything will be used, and by the time it takes about first year we get 10% seed, second year we get 40% seed, third year we get the full Jatropha seeds. So in these 3 years with this intercropping, we get enough funds to maintain this land and earn money at the same time. So it's a dual purpose thing. What our goal is to show that a desert can be made into a complete thing. And these guys are doing a great job. They're digging the holes, they're maintaining it. And this is sand. All of this is the desert sand. This sand is growing this Jatropha. So we wanted to do this experiment. We are going to grow this. Right now we are using the seed to grow the plant. We are going to use tissue culture to grow it. We are going to put up a laboratory here, so that in a laboratory per month we can have 1 million plants that are growing. That way, if we need to have 40 by 40, that would mean that we will grow 1 billion saplings in UAE, and once these saplings, our own needs are done, we will be able to export it to Africa, to Asia, to all of those. Our seeds give 40% yield per seed. That means for 5 kilos of seed we will have minimum 2 liters of oil. So if 1 acre can give me a total of 10,000 seeds, 10,000 kilos, I will be able to get 40%, which is 4,000 liters of oil per acre in Dubai. So it is the effort, inshallah ta'ala, of all these guys. It is a beautiful sight. we have given this demonstration and the videos week by week, and everything that we are doing, we are documenting so that nobody can say that we did not do this in UAE. This is all Dubai. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So each one is 9 foot apart. And with this growth that we are doing, these trees are taller than me. So what we will do is that we will prune it as soon as this plant gets enough strength, we will prune it. So when we will prune it from here, we will get more branches. Each branch has 50 fruits, and our goal is to have in each tree minimum of 50 branches. So you see in this tree there is already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 branches.
One time cut it and double 16 coming.
16 coming. So every time we will prune, we will double it. And what we will do is one tree we will grow from ground to 20 foot, and that tree, the stem is going up from 20 feet to 40 feet. We will take this plant. What that does is that this plant will spread out up to here, and this plant will go and spread out above it. So all of this, and here these guys are bringing in the plants. You can see the plants, they dug the hole, the plants are coming in, and when these plants come in, then these plants are, these saplings are now being put in the ground. So it is work that needs to be done, and the ground has to be prepared. So
ऊपर कर बाहर निकाल अभी रख साथ में रखो दोनों आदमी सीधा करो.
So this tree has to be straight, and this they are going to cover it with mud. The water is flowing in here, so this tree will have water right away as soon as it has been planted. Now you can understand that this is basically, we are doing it in a very scientific way. First we wanted to see that this plant could grow here. Now we are going to do the tissue culture. So with the tissue culture and all of this, we expect that UAE will be able to export more diesel oil than it is importing. Today the price of diesel in UAE is 3.65 or 3.52, something like that. So if that means nearly $1 a gallon. So if we have $1 a gallon, if we do this even at 75 cents, there is no refinery. As soon as you crush it, you can use this to get the oil which you can use for generators, for trucks, for cars, and little refinery, you can use it on the plane. Air New Zealand, all the airlines are now getting into it. Brazil does not import 1 gallon of oil. So today, here it is, my friends. This is the work that all our staff has done here in UAE, and inshallah ta'ala in another 5 months we will have fruit from this. We will use that fruit, and we will take the seed out, and from the seed we will get the oil, and we will give it to Etihad or Emirates Airline or RAK Airline or any airline, Oman Airways, Kuwait. All of them need carbon credits, and all of them need biodiesel. Thank you. Today is November 26th, 2011, and here we are at the Jatropha farm, and we are now removing the saplings and putting it in the ground, and all of these saplings that are here. They are taller than Mr. Abul, who's here, and these saplings will now be transplanted. They are coming out of the ground, and here he is taking out the sapling. इधर ऊपर देखना. आपका क्या नाम है?
मेरामन
मेरामन. ये कितनी देर में एक निकलता है ये sapling?
6-7 मिनट लगता है.
6 to 7 minutes. You remove it. So all of these saplings are being removed. And Abul bhai, can you lift up one? Okay, lift it up. So this is the roots of the sapling, and this sapling will be transplanted into the new ground, the hole that has been dug, and okay, if you hold it like this, there is so इसको वापस उसके अंदर मट्टी में इसको लगा दो. So we will take this sapling and so this is all these Jatropha saplings are going to be now transplanted into the land, into the area that we have already done, and these are all higher than me in height. So when you transplant it to 9 feet apart, this is like in 5 months these saplings have grown. In this area we're going to show you the other location where these saplings will be transplanted. So before the sun sets, I'm going to go there and show this. So this is Jatropha in Dubai, in Khawneejh, and I am so happy that we have alhamdulillah been able to successfully grow Jatropha in the Middle East, in UAE. Now we are going to grow these trees. From this we will get the oil, and from this oil we will supply to the airlines. This will give them carbon credit. This will give them the oil, which will be B5, B10, B20. We will take it up to 50%. So if any of the airlines use these biodiesel Jatropha, they will not only save on the carbon credit, but they will also be able to use this fuel. This will save them. Presently they have to hedge the oil. If they have to pay after 6 months, they have to pay today the price of the oil, and then when they get the delivery, whatever the price at the delivery time is, this is what they get, that they have to pay. So if an airline has this Jatropha growing for itself, what that it will do is that it will be able to get all of this oil from self-grown. It will make Dubai green, it will make UAE green, the carbon credit will be available for them, and they will benefit, and there will be employment. And if I put in 40 miles by 40 miles area here in UAE, that would generate 2 billion liters to 4 billion liters of oil a year. Today is October 25th, 2011. Here I am at the Khawneejh farm at the Jatropha plantation. Now these trees are getting bigger and bigger, and there is these plants are now ready, and after 2 days we are going to transfer them into the fields, into where we are going to actually plant them. And with this, all of these trees and all of these plants, see what is happening right now is that with the growth of these plants, these are very now close, and with the height going nearly 6 feet now, these plants are giving the branches are coming out, and these branches are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and from the branches we are getting more branches. So all of these trees here in Khawneejh, in Dubai, are in the desert growing very well, and we hope to have, with this transplanting of them into the other bigger area, we won't have them clustering together, like this. So these trees, I'm going to actually prune some of them now, and to get more branches out of them. So once I get more branches, then each branch has 50 fruits, and 50 fruits means that 150 seeds. So when I keep pruning them after every few months, then more branches will be coming out. So this is an experiment that we did to make sure that Jatropha is viable and can grow here in the desert of UAE. And every week I am making the videos, and these videos are dated so you can see the growth of these trees, and hopefully in 4 months time we should get the fruits from these trees. So we have all over been experimenting in UAE, and this is a success that the Jatropha grows here in this climate without any problem. So we have to now grow this on a bigger scale, and see the amount of juice that is coming out means that this is very, very healthy. And I have planted Jatropha in a lot of places, and with this growth, if taken care of, this whole country can become very green, and it can lower the carbon emission and reduce the asthma and all the diseases that are cropping up in UAE because of the tremendous amount of pollution that is happening here. So this is a proof, this is a concept, and we have been able to prove this concept. And once we have proved this concept, now we are ready for a large scale plantation. So I am making these videos so that the authorities here and the people understand that this biodiesel is a very, very viable product and opportunity that should be availed in UAE, so that, you know, if there is a God forbid some issue and diesel cannot be imported like it is, or the refineries have an issue, we always have a backup from biodiesel, which is going to be available in all the 7 Emirates. And each Emirat, if they grow, say 10 miles by 10 miles, is like about enough for that Emirat, not only for their internal use, but for export purposes also. Thank you very much, and I'll give you an update next week. Okay, today is October 15, 2011. Here I am in Ras Al Khaimah at the house of Mr. Mohammed Sakhar, and here are his sons. And this is a Jatropha tree. And what's your name, son?
My name is
Tariq. And what's your name?
My name is Majid.
Majid. So we are here with the 3 sons of Mr. Sakhar, Tariq, Majid, and what is your name? Sakhar. Okay, this is a Jatropha tree that we planted here a few months ago. And how many branches are there in this, Tariq?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 branches.
10 branches?
Yeah.
Okay, so these are 10 branches in this tree, and these are the flowers that have come up?
Yeah, there's flowers too.
Okay, so these are the flowers that are come. So this tree is now bearing the flowers, and inshallah ta'ala in a few, in about a month or 2 months, there will be the fruits from this, which is the Jatropha fruit.
Yeah, of course.
And from the Jatropha fruit we will get the seeds, and we will get the oil.
Yeah.
So this tree that you have here, this Jatropha tree, you have you done anything special about it, or it is growing like the other trees?
No, it's just going with the other trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what this means is that Jatropha is a plant that can grow in Ras Al Khaimah.
Yeah, of course.
So if we have this plant, and if we have from this fruit we have the oil,
Yeah.
then if if we plant like 1,000,000 trees, each tree is going to give us about 2 kilos of oil.
Yeah, that's right.
So 1 kilo is equal to 1 liter,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So 2 liters per tree. So if you have 1,000,000 trees, that would be like 2 million liters of oil.
Yeah.
Now in Ras Al Khaimah, we can plant about nearly 40 miles by 40 miles, 1,000,000 acres, and 1 acre there are 1,000 trees. That means that we can plant 1 billion trees. That would give us 2 billion liters of oil. This oil would be enough for all of the trucks and the cars and the generators and the tractors and everything for Ras Al Khaimah, for just a small piece. So you have now in UAE and in Ras Al Khaimah the Jatropha tree that is growing right here in your front yard. And I congratulate you for this excellent specimen that you have with all the branches and everything, and it is growing and the leaves are green. So thank you very much, really appreciate it. Thank you very much for all the work that you have done, and we can have this all over the city.
Yeah, you have to.
Good.
We have to, yes. We have
Yes.
to. It's a good program for the city, and we need a biofuel for this city because we just don't want to use always the oil that we have here. We need to have some things for the environment here.
Right.
So we have to do this kind of projects around the city or the country because this is all natural, you know.
Right.
So we have to do this.
Great, great. I am so glad that young people in UAE are getting involved in this saving of the environment, saving of carbon emission, and for your generation and for the young generation, clean air, clean atmosphere is very, very good. Thank you very much, really appreciate it. And we're going to put this on YouTube and show the world that the young kids in the Arab world are involved with the environment, with the nature, with saving the planet, global warming. So I am very happy to be here with you, gentlemen, with you. Basically, I was going to say kids, but you are like my kids. But I'm so happy that you are doing an excellent job. Thank you, God bless you, and all the best. All the best. All the best. Keep the good work up. Okay? Thank you. Today is October 17th, 2011. I am here in Dubai, and this is the Gulf newspaper. And in this newspaper, the article says petrol stations remain empty in Sharjah. Now, the reason for this is that the price of diesel and petrol have gone up very, very much here, and the reason is that there are not enough refineries to make diesel oil in UAE. So UAE has to import the diesel from outside, and that is today the price of diesel is 3.52 dirhams, which went up yesterday. So I have to go to the gas station, the petrol pump, to find out what the latest price is. Now, we have been talking about biodiesel in UAE for about a year now. If you will go on my videos and type SALIM MASTAN on search, you will see the number of videos that we have put on biodiesel. This is biodiesel. This is the oil that comes from this seed. Now, you will see that these plants that I have, these are all Jatropha plants, which I am growing here in the pots and in the plastic bag. And can you bring the camera and zoom in behind me, this Jatropha sapling. So these Jatropha saplings are growing here in UAE, and it is that we have grown them in Khawneejh, in Al Ain, in Sharjah, and in Ras Al Khaimah, and we have been growing it for the last few months. We have shown various videos of the Jatropha trees that we have grown, and then from the trees we get a fruit, and from the fruit we get these seeds. Can you bring the camera close by? From these seeds, this is a Jatropha seed that we have. from these Jatropha seeds, when we crush it, there is another video that I have put on. When you crush it, then you get this oil. Now this is untreated pure Jatropha oil. The potential for growing biodiesel Jatropha in UAE is tremendous. We can grow Jatropha in Dubai, in Sharjah, in all the 7 Emirates. If we use solar, convert the seawater into sweet water, and which we can do. Our company Noor Power has been working here in the Middle East. So my proposal is very, very simple. We want all of the 7 Emirates to work with us, give us the permission, and we will grow Jatropha here in the UAE. From the Jatropha, we will extract this oil. UAE does not have to import any oil. The prices of oil will go down. The cost of electricity is very high in these states, and there is a shortage because the cost of fuel is very high. So if we grow Jatropha here in UAE, and this cake, after you crush the seed, you get the cake. This cake is used as organic fertilizer. Okay, so everything about Jatropha is value added. There is a green forest that will come up. The air will become better. The carbon emission, because this is a biofuel, so the emissions of pollutants is very, very less. And if we start today on a large scale, in 2 years, we will have 10% of the requirement of diesel here in UAE, and we can keep on adding. So my very humble request is that we should start growing Jatropha in UAE as quickly as possible. We have done it in many places, and today if we start growing now, here are the seeds, here are the plants. There is forest between Dubai and Abu Dhabi and Al Ain, and there is a desert, and there is water that is coming from the cities, which is wastewater. So then there is sun. Then we are putting up a solar plant. We have already put up a solar and a wind farm in Sharjah at Najum Islands, which is there. So we can convert the seawater, we can make it into sweet water, we can grow the biodiesel here, the Jatropha here, we can crush it, and we can export it. It is one of a very big cash crops. It is more expensive than if you export it. In European countries, they pay more for this oil than the regular fossil fuel, because this has no pollutants in it. So all the countries in the West want their cities and country to be pollutant free and no acid rain. So every step of the way there is a benefit. I'm here. I'm going to put my phone number on this. You can call me. I will give free advice to anybody who wants. I can work with you, save the planet. Long lines are forming. The image of the country will go bad if they say that there is no oil. So there are too many things, and this is a very, very big industry. I think UAE, with the World Headquarters for Alternative Energy, should be a leader in doing this work, and we are ready now to start. Please contact me and we can move forward. Thank you very much.